So I say it all the time. The hardest part about owning pets is that they don't last long. And one of my chickens died. I knew she was going yesterday. A couple days ago when it was warmer, I had let him out. I didn't see her around. Saw the other ones. Where's Peewee? And then yesterday when I went to feed them, Peewee looked lethargic and kind of out of it. And I'm like, she's 5 years old, which is that's as long as a chicken usually lasts. They just don't last too long. And so my wife came in from feeding them today, and she says Peewee's still gone and Peewee died. So she wants me to dispose of her. So I'll go throw her out here and let the critters eat her. She was a good chicken. She lasted 5 years. Was a great egg layer. Just where I saw her yesterday, kind of just around. Wasn't looking too good. I think she had like some kind of infection. Her butt was sticking out. I don't know what was going on. They don't last. Their organs start to shut down after like 5 years, and they just, they die of natural causes. That's the sad. But she was a good chicken. She was the only chicken that would jump on your lap and like hang out with you and let you pet her and stuff. She was the only one. So, and she laid a lot of eggs, and she kept laying up until she was like 5 years old. She was still laying eggs. It was crazy. Which is normally they stop after like 3 years. In the last year, she was only laying like one every 2 weeks. But up until like the 4th year, she was laying every day, which is crazy. She was a good chicken, man. Now I got to go dispose of her. Poor Peewee. There's a story behind this chicken, too. When I was living off the grid up in Upper Peninsula, Michigan, it's snowing out. My friend Ron Roach came up to visit me, just kind of hang out, because we were living out in the cabin in the middle of the wilderness. And he brings me 5 chicks, baby chicks, right? And we didn't have anything to keep them warm. We didn't know anything about keeping them warm. We didn't have like you got to have one of those heat lights and stuff, or one of those heaters to keep. We didn't have it. So the only way we could keep them warm was by the fire in a tote with like hot rocks. We'd put hot rocks in their tote, and they'd start beep, 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 and beep all night long. And then as soon as they get too cold, you got to put hot rocks in there, and they'd shut up. And only 2 of them survived, Nellie and Peewee. Nellie died about, 8-9 months ago. She died. Same thing. We just found her dead. She's at the end of her life cycle. And Peewee was funny because another friend came to visit me with his girlfriend, and the girl had a dog. She had some Spanish name. I can't remember the name. It was a little yapper, ankle-biting, like little tiny dog. And it chased Peewee and like bit her. And Peewee was a baby. Peewee was only like a quarter-grown chick. So we lost her. She ran out in the woods and hid in the woods all scared. And we're like, well, where'd she go? And we're out in the middle of the woods. She just vanished. And we're looking everywhere for her. We couldn't find her. So we put the bill. What was that dog's name? Man, it's right on the tip of my tongue. Anyways, and then about an hour later, we look up and Peewee's kind of poking around by the edge of the woods by the chicken coop. We got her. So this chicken lived a long freaking life, bro. She went from Missouri, the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, and way out in the wilderness, off the grid, in an off the grid cabin, all the way to southern Missouri for a year. Survived that. I had a fox get in the coop, kill my duck. Survived that. Packed her in a cage, brought her all the way back up to northern Michigan, where she lived another 3.5 years, whatever it is. So it's the end of an era. You were a good chicken, Peewee. You'll never be forgotten, and I hope I see you in heaven and you can talk to me. I'm sorry that you died, and it's just cycle of life, man. I mean, I can't even imagine when some of my cats start going, man. And like if Moggy, Moggy's kind of sickly to begin with, so really she could go anytime. She's probably 3-4 years old. I don't know for sure. I found her, but Jesus, I'd be devastated if I lost Moggy. I don't know how I'll handle that, man. It'd be tough. I'd be messed for a couple weeks. You hear the other girls in there. They're like, man, they know something ain't right. Because this was the matriarch. She was the boss. This is the boss. Now they don't have a boss. So they're kind of like, now who's going to be the next boss? Now these other, there's one that's a separate, 1 year older than the other ones. And I think she'll probably be the new boss. And that was actually her daughter. So her legacy will live on because her daughter, we have her daughter. And then the other ones that we have, the other 4 we have are not related. We bought them as chicks at the Tractor Supply and we raised them. But the other gray one looks just like this one. Actually, we had a Jimmy Hoffa, a male rooster, and he gave us a couple eggs, and we raised two of them, and one of them actually died. I think Jimmy killed it, and then this one, and then that one that's in there. Anyways, so that's my day. I gotta get back to work. I'm out.